So I met a man in 2020. He was a good man. I love that man. He was totally my type, everything that I was looking for in a partner. So when we met, things were going good. And I'd say we got to about the third date before he ghosted me for like a whole week. He then hits me up and he's like, "Hey, I am so sorry. I've had a lot going on. I really want you to come over to my house. I want to make this up to you. I want to go out. Just come over." So of course I go because this is the man of my dreams and I know he not just gonna do me wrong. Life is busy, of course. So I get to his home. This man's entire face is wrapped up. I'm talking about like from here to here. There's tape all around. I'm like, what happened to you? He's like, "Oh, I had surgery on my sinuses." And, he's like, "I'm not feeling well." I'm like, "Okay, then why the hell you call me over?" So, anyways, I'm like, "Okay, like, do you need me to do anything?" He's like, "Well, I need you to open the door. My friend is here." His friend comes in, mind you, y'all, there's nothing wrong with the friend. He's like really nice, really respectful. Like, he was over there checking on him because he had just had surgery. We're all three there, chitter chattering very awkwardly because his friend's like, "I don't know this girl." And I'm like, "I don't know him." But anyways, he's like, "Hey, Stace, would you mind going in the kitchen and fixing us some burgers? And let me tell you something. Who don't cook is me." I was like, burgers? And on top of that, I'm in all white. I ain't come over here to do no damn cooking. So I'm like, "No, I can't cook no burger." He was like, "Well,
He wouldn't have got no burgers. I can tell you that. I could have stopped and got burgers on my way. I ain't seen, heard from, or none of that from you in a week. You lucky I even answer my phone at this point.
do you mind boiling me an egg?" At this point, I'm like, "Okay, let me boil this egg so I can go." So I'm like, "Okay, I'll boil you an egg." So I get on Google and see how long to boil a damn egg for. So I go in the kitchen. This is the most complicated damn stove I've ever operated in my life. And I'm like, I'm having a little trouble. So his friend comes in there and helps me turn on the stove. All while he's sitting over here wrapped up looking at me like. So the eggs have boiled and I give him the eggs and his friend was like, "Oh, I'm getting ready to go." And I'm like, "Hell yeah, I'm gonna go with you, homeboy." And he's like, "Stacey, would you mind staying?" I'm like, "Okay," because again, I'm not trying to show out in front of this man company. His friend leaves. He's like, "What type of woman don't know how to cook a burger? You've embarrassed me." I was like, "Hey, homeboy, I didn't know I was coming over here to cook a meal because I could have ordered something. Like, I'm real good at ordering." He was like, "I am extremely embarrassed." I'm like, "Okay, this is getting a little intense. I'm about to go." I'm like, "I'm leaving. I don't have time for this. I'm gone." And at this point, he stands up and he's like, "No, I demand you to stay. I can tell you never dated an alpha male. You don't know how to treat an alpha male." I was like, "All right, okay, cool, bye. I'll own it."
See, that'd be the problem with some of these people. Like, if you have to throw that type of stuff around, titles, labels, whatever the case may be, if you got to throw that stuff around, then I'm just convinced at this point that you're trying to convince yourself that you're these things, because when it comes to that type of stuff, you don't have to do all that.
Y'all, this man's face is bleeding profusely. There is like blood just running down his face, on his shirt, and I'm like, I'm like, "Hey," he's like, "Shut up." I'm like, "All right, you gonna campaign for the Lord to come get you? Who am I to deny you the election?" So at this point, he faints and he falls back into like a little chair. Like, I think he was being dramatic, but whatever. So he falls back, and I'm like, I'm not gonna touch him because again, I'm in white, and this was a beautiful white dress, and I'm not about to mess up no white dress for somebody who disrespected me. In high intensity situations, I find myself like I have a delay reaction to everything, so I'm just standing there waiting for him to come to. When this dude comes to, he was like, "Would you mind running to Chipotle for me? I'm starving." I was like, "Okay, I'll go to Chipotle for you."
No, see, at the end of the day, like, she's She's definitely better to be in that situation because you passed out on me after you done disrespected me. And I feel like you're being dramatic, like I'm leaving. And I may or may not try to like tell somebody in the area, like, hey, would you mind checking on this person after such and such amount of time? Because this would happen and I'm leaving. Like, I have to go. Like, no, absolutely not. Very, very dramatic.
He gives me his debit card and I go to my car and I'm like, you know what? I was disrespected. So I put the debit card on top of his mailbox. I backed out of the driveway. I left and I was back over there 2 weeks later. Yep, sure in the hell was. Found out he was polygamous. But that's how that story ends.
Story time of how my boyfriend.
No, like that was a plot twist. Let's just say that right there. That was a plot twist. Um, but at the end of the day, if you were polygamous, why didn't you can't call nobody else and tell them to bring you a burger, but bring us all a burger if that be the case. But yeah, that's wild and nah. Mm-mm. Let's get into this next one.
Got me back after I didn't talk to him for almost 2 years. I wasn't playing. A quick backstory. Bay and I met my freshman year of college, and throughout our time talking, he will always say things like, when I graduate, I'm gonna make you my wife, I'm gonna put you up in a penthouse, I'm gonna blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, that sounds cute, but like, where's the commitment? Because he would never be like, you're my girlfriend. One thing I wasn't about to do is assume that I was his girlfriend and you never said that I was your girlfriend. So girl, I left that man right where he had me messed up at. Because one thing you're not better do is try to lead me on with some words. I need to see action. I believe none of what a man says and all of what he does. Did I want to leave him alone? No, I did not. But he was a young, chocolate, hot frat boy in college. Baby, he ain't want no girlfriend. So baby, I found somebody that did, okay? I had a whole nother boyfriend. But y'all, I was so unhappy in that relationship. Like, all I can do was think about my current boyfriend. Like, I knew he was my person. Okay, so Bay graduated and there was a flyer going around on Instagram saying that he was having a party for homecoming. So my homegirl sends me the flyer and I'm like, oh yeah, baby, we're going. And I'm about to look too good. Baby, I went ahead and dyed my hair burgundy. And you know when a woman dye her hair red, she means business. Baby, I did me a bust down middle part because that was his favorite. And I had me an old nasty little black dress on, baby. I was too ready to see that man. And it's not that I was expecting to be in a relationship after he saw me. I just wanted him to see me look amazing. I just wanted him to know that I was still thriving, living, breathing without him. Even though, girl, I was sick. I miss that man so bad. But baby, I had to fake it till I made it, okay? So me, my homegirl, and my sister, we pull up to the party looking amazing, might I add. We in there like, and cute, dancing, you know what I'm saying? Just a vibe. It was a vibe. The party was fun. My homegirl had to go to the bathroom. So of course, all three of us walked to the bathroom. As we walk in, I see him talking to one of his homeboys. I lied to y'all not. That man grabbed my arm, whispered in my ear and said, I told you when I graduated, I was gonna make you my wife. Baby, in the inside, I was weak in the knees. But in the outside, I had to act like I really didn't care. So baby, I snatched my arm, girl, and I walked right to the bathroom. So girl, as I'm in the bathroom mid-pee, I hear the voice of a man. Baby, I hear this man in the bathroom telling all the women, respectfully might I add, could they please exit the bathroom? He had something he needed to take care of. I'm thinking to myself, like, I know this man did not just follow me into the girl's bathroom. So when I walk out of the stall, I hear this man pleading his case to my sister in the girl's bathroom. Like, I'm ready to be serious with your sister. Please tell your sister to give me a chance. As I'm washing my hands, I'm just thinking, like, am I dreaming? So I'm still trying to act, unbothered. Like, why are you in the girl's bathroom? He was like, I really want to be with you, Erica. I'm really ready to commit. Like, I know you want commitment. Like, I'm ready for that now. I'm just like, yeah, nigga, whatever. And he was like, what's this I'm hearing you around campus with another nigga? You messing with some nigga? Da, 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 da. And I'm like, look who's mad. And I'm not gonna lie, he looks amazing when he's mad. I was like, yup, I have a man. And he was like, tell that nigga you finished. You coming to Dallas next week. And baby, that's when my knees started buckling because what else you want me to do? So that weekend I fell into temptation and I ended up breaking up with my boyfriend, child. Sorry to that man. In the following week, I was in Dallas, Texas. Girl, I was being wined and dined and shoes and clothes and purses and shoes. It was nothing I've ever experienced before. Like a man, y'all, really treating me like the pretty princess I am. He knew my issue with him in college was the fact that he didn't want to commit. So he really wanted to show me, baby, this time around, I'm yours and you're mine. I knew he was for real this time because everything he told me he was going to do in college, he did. He got me my puppy, my apartment. I ain't got to work. Baby, he was serious. Now, we're just waiting on one last thing. That ring. but I know what's coming because he ain't lied to me yet. Thanks for watching.
That was cute. We gonna yeah, that's probably gonna be this video. It's probably gonna be the last story time video for a minute. And that was a cute little way to end it. So congratulations to her, and hopefully things continue to go well. But in the meantime, I will catch y'all in another one, and we gonna figure out what we reacting to next. Peace out.